Let's get that music off. There we go. Hey everybody, Jason Akers, Green Akers Pest Control. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday night, almost Friday. How is everybody doing tonight? Hey Kenju, hey everybody. Technofant says, is this your normal time to stream, 9 to 11? It just depends on when I can get on. Honestly, my children dictate a lot on when I can and cannot stream. I like to stream earlier, especially during the week, because I work every day and I have a lot to do tomorrow. Got to get up early tomorrow, drive down to Danville, Virginia, and kill bedbugs. Been working on plumbing. Look at my hands. Don't I look awful? I've been doing a remodel. And you scrub and scrub and scrub, and that purple crap just does not come off. Just does not come off of your hands. But I'm sorry, Technofan. I could have kept playing the music. Or I can sing la 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 la. Oh. So. Good news, Nick. Happy New Year. Curious about treatment in a camper van to rid roach problem. Not severe, but persistent. Use traps and spray to manage, but need to eliminate. How do you have all of the energy? I don't. I don't have energy. I fake it. See that? That's coffee. My energy is brewed. Strong. Yes. Actually, tonight, normally, so to get onto more of that about live streaming, normally I stream around 9:30 Eastern. It is about 9:15 now. My kids are still up. Charlie's up. Emma's up. They're upstairs watching Puss in Boots on the TV. So I'm here because the kids won't go to bed. And I figure if I just get on here and start talking, we'll talk. And we'll talk, and if Charlie comes down here and jumps on my lap, then that's fine too. I'm officially bedbug free, no signs of them, any bites in 30 days. Thanks for the information from your channel. Great. Hey, what? Look at this stuff. See, I don't usually do this. Kenju came in here, gave me $20. You didn't have to do that. People do stuff for me. I don't know why. You don't have to. I'm happy to just help. Okay? I know everybody wants to be nice. That's cool. I appreciate it. But I had something sent to me, and I've already taken the address off. That's me. That's my P.O. box. Somebody went on my website and got my P.O. box and sent me something. And I know what it is already because I already opened it up. But somebody that watches me on YouTube sent me this as a gift. And I thought it was really nice. And I wanted to share it on stream and show you what I got. Because it's from YouTube, and so I thought I would share it with YouTube. And people do these unboxing, but this is a bag. So I'm unbagging this. And I'll show you what I got. It's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. Made for me. That's my work number, just in case. So I thought that was really nice. What do you think? That's pretty cool. Somebody made me a shirt. And on the front, that's the back. And on the front, it just says, killing for a living. I was going to put it on. I was thinking I might put it on. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go put this new shirt on. It's traveled all the way across the world. I'll be right back. What do you think?
I like it.
See the back?
Yep. Yep.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I love it.
I think that's nice. Look at this. Here, I'll scooch my chair back. Y'all can see it. See? See? Killing for a living. And then on the back, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. See? Pretty cool. I really appreciate that. Looks huge. So I am a big man. Stop talking, you thing. Stupid thing. I'm a big man. Thank you very much. It looks huge because I'm large and in charge. Nobody has sent me anything. Don't send me nothing. That was a gift. I appreciate it. But so if you go on, this is called wife ear. This is wife ear. So I wear a headset on one ear, and then I got the other ear open, so when my wife talks to me, I can hear her. But anyway, the P.O. box. So let me show you how people find this, because I don't broadcast this. I don't put it on my YouTube or anything. I don't ask for anything, honestly. My hat's all crooked. My hat all crooked? It is crooked. Look at how crooked that is. That's alright. That looks better now. I'm like Ernest P. Worrell. I like my hat. I gotta get my wife here on. I like my hat to be done a certain way. Alright, so let me show you. So if you go to my website, I think it's in the description. I think it is. I'm not sure. But let me share with you. This is my website. How can I show you? There. So this is my local business. Alright. If you go to contact me, it's right there. Lynchburg. Now the Charlottesville address is no good. I need to actually take that off of there, but this is my P.O. box. This is the one that people, if you want to send me something, you can use that, but you don't have to. I don't know how to take it. Honestly, I don't know how to take it. People sending me gifts and stuff. Just don't send me anthrax or anything. That'd be no fun. I shouldn't give people ideas, huh?
Yeah, you shouldn't.
That would be horrible. I did have Rory open this for me and make sure it wasn't like a mousetrap or something to snap a finger off. Rory's my test dummy. He's upstairs. By the way, Rory will be 18 this month. He's turning into a man. A man. A real boy. No, not a real boy. He's a real boy. He's going to turn into a real man. At least he thinks he's going to be a man. How are the pets doing? I don't know. Oh, I left them out. I was supposed to put them away. Y'all have to forgive my fingers. I've just, for those who are just coming in, I've got plumber's hands tonight because I've been remodeling my master bath, and I've been gluing pipes, and that primer gets all over you. Let's see. Oh, look, he looks like he's awake. Let's see. Is he? Is he awake? Is he gonna move? Oh, he is still alive. Oh, he wants a bite. Look at him. Look at him. I think he's down here. He's right here. I think them right here are dead. But that one in there, she or he is alive and well. So, these are my bed bugs. These are my pets. I have a poll. I guess I should end that. You would not believe the name of this bed bug. Do you remember the name? Did you know we were doing a poll, Alicia?
I did not know.
Yes, we are running a poll on my channel. So, let us share my screen. We'll go to my YouTube channel. Alright, here's my YouTube channel. Alright? Yeah, while you're there, you should join or subscribe. But I'm subscribed to myself, apparently. Oh, by the way, all my donates, if you wanted to do something like that, instead of sending me anything, you could also do it here. There's donate there. There's a Patreon. There's a Cash App. There's also my Facebook page and my Twitter account. So in case you ever wanted to find those. But anyway, you go to the community tab here. And here is my poll. Well, I showed this. So this was 5 years ago. I posted this 8 days ago. Oh wow, just 6 more subs on YouTube and I will reach 1,000. I think I have 27.5 thousand now. But that was 5 years ago. But the name that everyone voted for this bed bug is Amber Heard.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
So the bloodsucker in my vial here, that's alive, the only one that's alive, is named Amber Heard. Not Harley Quinn, not Gretchen, or Morticia. I liked Morticia. Morticia was the one I wanted. But out of 124 votes, Amber Heard is the name of my bed bug. So, just for everybody who was wondering, Amber Heard. I have Amber Heard in a vial. I've captured her in a vial, and she is in there. You see crawling around the lid right there. So, she's there. Little bloodsucker. But yeah. Yep. That's my pet bed bug. Do you drink flavored water? No, I don't drink flavored water. My wife drinks that LaCroix stuff. LaCroix, whatever it is. LaCroix. Is it LaCroix? I think it's called LaCroix. It's all fizzy. She drinks that stuff. That's flavored water. I don't think she likes to drink normal water. I'm so sore. When you work all day, and then you come home, and you start remodeling a bathroom, how long has that been in the jar? How long has Amber Heard been in the jar?
Probably 2 months now.
I don't think it's been 2 months.
It's been near 2 months, I think.
I don't know about that.
Since Halloween.
Has it been Halloween?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I was asking. Now, just so you know, I had a lady that commented on my live stream from when I was wanting to put a Black Widow. So let me explain to y'all what happened. A few weeks ago, I was talking about my Amber Heard. Her name is Amber Heard. Her name is Amber Heard.
Okay.
We voted. The vote is in. Amber Heard is the name of my bed bug.
Okay.
So anyway, the day that I got Amber Heard, I came on here and I started showing everybody my bed bugs. And it's probably been about 2 months ago. She's good and alive, still alive. You know, people are like, oh, they only live a few weeks without a blood meal. I have not fed this. I've not fed this bug at all. I could, if I just do like this. She'll bite me. I don't want her to bite me. I don't think she bit me. I don't want her to bite me. So I'm saying, that's not going to happen. But, what are y'all going on about?
Nothing.
Oh. But anyway, she's been there for a little while. Add a tiny bit of wet cotton for moisture. That bug is happier and has more friends than her. I can't remember what I was going to talk about. I am so tired. Oh, yes. So I said I wanted to get a Black Widow spider and then film it and let y'all watch me feed bed bugs to the Black Widow spider. And I had somebody come on and comment and said, yes, that I should do that, Alicia.
Uh-huh.
But she said that I should keep the Black Widow in a jar in my car.
I still don't like that.
She won't die in the car. She'll live out there. And then I can just take videos of her and, you know, do TikToks and stuff like that. And people can watch my spider eat bed bugs when I go on bed bug jobs. Would y'all would watch that, right? I mean, I'm sure my audience would love to watch me feed bed bugs to a spider. I've been watching your videos and I had bed bugs in my bedroom. I started treatment with Crossfire yesterday because I have no experience with a sprayer. I ran out after 2 rooms. Will it be okay too? So 1 gallon should do an entire house or 2. Nick says he wants to see me feed bed bugs to a spider. Alicia.
People do.
What?
But a lot of people do.
I'm working on her. She'll come around.
I still say that if I can get a cat, you can get a spider.
I don't want a cat.
Oh no. As much as I don't want a spider.
You're not allergic to spiders.
Yes, I'm not allergic to them, but they are poisonous to me.
Y'all can hear her, right?
Or I am poisonous to them. I should say I'm poisonous to them. They are poisonous to me. Whatever. I'm tired.
Bed bugs will move throughout the house. They will follow you. They do migrate throughout the house. It's time those bed bugs met their match. Yeah, see, I agree. I think I should feed bed bugs to spice. See, my wife, I have known my wife for 30 years. Almost 31 years. Be 30, well, it's been closer to 30 than 31 years. But I've known my wife for 30 years. She's terrified of bugs. If it's anything, the more legs you add to a bug, the more she's afraid of it. She don't like bugs. She says she married an exterminator for a reason. I have her on my route. I actually have a route list that comes out every month, and she's on it, so I remember to treat the house. We just did the house, what, Wednesday?
Yep.
First Wednesday is Alicia's, my wife.
Don't worry about not checking my bait stations.
Yeah, Rory had to check the bait stations for mice and all that. We got mice stations and everything around the house. We got full service here. She requires full service, all right? My wife is scared of bugs. The fact that I have bed bugs right here, she hates this. She absolutely hates this. But she lets me do this. Not for me, but for you. She lets me do it because I begged her, because I have so many people that come on my live stream and say, what do bed bugs look like? I know I think I've got them. Can you show me what they look like? And I pull them down and I show people what they look like. And the only reason she lets me keep them is because they can't get out. I don't feed them. I don't let them out. I did one time when she was at work. I did let them out, but she don't know about that. But I think I did send her pictures. But either way, you know, I'm not allowed.
You let them out to play on your desk.
I'm not supposed to let them out. I should say that.
You're not letting them out, are you?
I'm not letting them out. They're up there. They're not even in my hand. Down here. I'll put them down in my hand. Now they're in my hand. Let me let them out. That one moved awful fast when I breathed in this jar, though. That bed bug is hungry. Is it mean, Alicia?
I think you should feed it.
You're mean to me.
I mean, it's your pet.
Well, if I open this jar...
No, you don't need to open the jar.
Well, the problem is it's got the screen in it for the nymphs, and I don't think the adult can feed through it.
I think the adult can feed through it just fine. Try it out.
Shut up. Is that your computer?
No.
I think your computer's taking off.
No, it's not my computer.
What is that noise in?
Rory's making some oat flour.
Oh, boy, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. I'm not allowed to show this message because it says ass. But, Base World, I can't show your message. It's hidden your message from everybody. They can't see it. But I'm going to read what you said. Bed bugs feel like you didn't wipe your butt correctly, but on your body. Super itchy. I got them once from work. I think that's hilarious. That's fantastic. I love that comment. That's like #1 comment ever, but I can't put it in the chat. You gotta say butt. You can't say ass on YouTube, apparently. They'll block your message, but that is hilarious.
That's probably a pretty good way of describing it.
Is it? Oh yeah, you got bit. Now Alicia's been. You could get. Why don't you let them bite you? You know what it's like to get bit by a bed bug. She needs to let it bite her. I think I should feed it to Alicia. I think I feed Alicia the bed bug. No, I'm not gonna feed. What is that? What am I meant to say? I'm gonna feed Alicia to the bed bug. Yeah, I left a word out. I'm not gonna feed the bed bug to Alicia. She ain't gonna eat it.
Although some people do eat bed bugs.
Kenju says I could build a Lego maze for it and let it loose.
Oh my goodness.
That is brilliant. I think Kenju comes in here just to pick on you or me. Depending on who's the butt of the joke is the one that gets picked on. Alright, I'm going to feed my bed bug.
No way. Okay, I'm going to have to get back to live stream then and watch this.
I'm going to do it.
Like a front row seat.
I'll tell you what. I'll do a poll right now. I'll do a poll. Start a poll. Should I feed my bed bug Amber Heard? Is it H-E-A-R-D? H-E-R-D. Yes or no? There you go. So now y'all can vote if I should feed. I will do it. I will do it. If the votes are yes, I'll give you 15 minutes. If you want me to feed Amber Heard, I will feed Amber Heard. I got 2 votes already. 7 votes already. Oh no, they're saying yes.
Okay, so if I go here, where's your poll at?
It's on the chat. It should be on the chat. Should be. If you want to vote. I slept on my trampoline in the rain last night. Alright, now this is one thing about Crossfire. If you're treating your house with Crossfire to get rid of bed bugs, you need to use the house. You need to sleep in the rooms that the bed bugs are living in so that the bed bugs will crawl out and die. It doesn't deserve to eat, said Joe. Joe says it does not. Did you vote yes?
Yes.
Do you love me?
I love you very much.
What have I done to her? What have I done? That my own wife wants for bugs to feed on me. Feed it every month or 2. It could live for a while. Yes, I know. It'll start laying. If it's a female, it might start laying eggs in there. Oh, Christy said she makes her husband sleep with the bed bugs. So Candy says that it's a good way to find out if I react to them, that I should just let it bite me.
Yeah, because if you don't have a reaction, that makes sense. Well, I had one and they didn't bite you, supposedly.
Kenju said no, but 74% of the vote says yes. I have 19 votes so far. I'm going to have more than 19 people. I'm not going to do this unless more than 19 people vote. I got 27 people in here, and only 19 people have voted. There ain't enough people that want me to get bit. So, make some bedbug soup. Nummy. What was that? I just had a noise. What was that noise? I had a noise. Did y'all hear that noise? Y'all know what that noise was? I don't know what that noise was. Is it over here? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I should type into Discord. Everyone, I am live now. www.youtube.com/greenacrespc/live. Enter. Send now to 172 plus people on the Discord. Do y'all know what Discord is? Follow me on Discord. It's great. It's a great place. I chat with people all the time over there. 23 people have voted. 70% said yes. Five years ago, all right? Let me see. 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, I put this on Facebook. See? 12 o'clock in the morning. Oh, wow. Just 6 more subs on YouTube, and I will reach 1,000. I may have to let bedbugs feed on me after all. So I had a thing going on 5 years ago that if I could get 1,000 subs on YouTube, that I would let bedbugs feed on me. I chickened out. I haven't let them do it. Not yet. It's been 5 years. And now I'm nearly 30,000 subs, and I still haven't let bedbugs bite me yet. Let me move this. Let me do this like this. And look at this. See my license plate? That's my license plate. That's my Virginia plate. It says bedbug guy on it, because that's what I do. That's what I'm known for. I'm a bedbug guy, right? That's what I kill. That's what I'm known for. So I think tonight's going to be the night I'm going to do it. 26 people have voted. Vote if you want me to feed my bed bugs. Right now, it's only at 65%. So if I could just get a few more people to say no, I don't have to do it, and I can keep chickening out. Because I really don't want to let them bite me. Wives like watching husbands get humiliated. Is that true?
No, it's not about that. It's more about you had said you were going to do it, and I want to watch you do it.
My wife loves me. I used to love torching the bed bugs when I caught them. Feeding it is like Superman playing with kryptonite. This poll is rigged. I demand a recount. He volunteered because I was awake for days watching him sleep and killing them when they were going after him, said Christy, the one that slept on the trampoline in the rain.
Oh.
Trampolines are supposed to be really comfy to sleep on. They make tents and everything that go over top of them. That's so I've heard. I would totally try it. I love camping. Somebody says you'll barely feel the bite at first. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Let's end the poll. I'm going to end the poll. And I'm going to let a bed bug bite me. What I'm going to do... Alright, so this is January the 5th, 2023. I'm going to allow a bed bug to bite me and feed on me. However long she needs to feed on me to be full. Like a Golden Corral buffet. Alright? I'm going to let her do it. And I am going to monitor the progression of my bite over a period of however many days until it stops itching or whatever. If it even itches at all. And we will figure out how people actually react. And it'll keep her alive too, you know? I don't want her to starve. I mean, did she just starve just now? Come on. My life. Is she in there? Let me see. Is she in there? I mean, I know she's in there, but, I mean... Where is she? She's not on the lid. So I think she's right here, next to my ring. I think that's her right there. But... That's Amber. She never wants to feed on the blood when you want her to. Alright.
Blow into the glass like you did.
See, they react really well to CO2. That's why when I breathed in the glass earlier, she went crazy and ran all the way up to this lid right here where she sensed where she could smell the CO2 coming from. She ran right to it. Oh, there she is. Okay, she's up there now. She's up there. All right, so that's like a dinner bell. My bites lasted weeks. People are really trying to talk me out of this. I'm gonna move my watch up. All right, I'm gonna use my left arm, the one that I use. I got my ring, I got my watch. I'm gonna put that fatty part of my arm right here. Let's see if I can get it to bite me. Let's see if I can get it to bite me. Is she on? She's not gonna go over on the screen. She needs to get on the screen. I don't know if she knows how to do this or not. I haven't trained her. All right, let's just hold it against my arm. Now I'm holding it against my arm like this. Is that her right there? No. All right, I'm gonna hold it against my arm like this. See, it's real tight up against there. All right. There's a screen in the lid. It's a screen. It's open. It's not closed. I'm gonna hold it right here like this. She might just be almost dead. It's been a while. She's been in there a while. Did she bite me? I don't think she bit me. I think it's the wrong size screen. I really do. I don't want to open the lid because I think she's hanging out up there near the top. Did she fall down yet? So I'm using the camera to see her moving in there. There she is. Look at her. Look at her go, man.
Is she going for you?
She is. All right, so bite me.
So just leave it there for like 10 minutes.
Bite me.
You might not feel it at all.
All right, I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to turn my camera down so y'all know I'm doing it. That way people believe me. You can see my messy desk. You can't even see it. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna hold it there. Look at all my mess. I got a duct tape. I got a guitar because I'm supposed to be fixing it. I don't think she's gonna bite me. I think the screen's messed up. She doesn't have long enough equipment. My bites would itch for 2 hours max and rarely left marks. Says Technofan. She's dead. Oh no, she's not dead. She's not dead. What kind of guitar? It's a baby guitar. It's a kid guitar. I'm the fixer. I'm trying to hold this on my arm so she'll feed on me. But I got this guitar and it started making these weird noises. It's Charlie's. And so he put it on my desk to fix it. I'll sit it up like that. There you go. I play just as good as Led Zeppelin. I like your spider. Yes, I like my spider. That is, what's his name? I think
It's from He-Man.
I think it's Skeletor. Yeah, because he's got his own emote in the chat for people that subscribe. So like, Kenju is actually a member, so he pays like $5 a month to be a member, and he can use the emotes and stuff in the room, in the chat room. I'm just gonna put this back up like this. Just trust me, it's on my arm. If you ask, I'll pull it back up. You can see. Oh, I do have a guitar though. I have a 6-string upstairs, just a Yamaha. Maybe she likes diet blood. We'll drink the rest of my coffee. It'll keep the bed bug awake. Let's see, did she bite me? I don't think she bit me. I don't think she can. I really don't think she can. I don't. I mean, she's there. She's there, but I don't think she can reach. My wife don't believe me, but I'm pretty sure she can't reach me. How's everybody been? I'm just holding this thing on my arm. I don't think she can reach me. She's frantically using last energy reserves to feed. They only last 6+ months in hibernation state. That's not true. The Virginia State Manual claims that bed bugs can last... Oh, see, she can't reach me. She's all the way up to the top now. Look at that. I must stink. It's probably because I'm stinky. She can't reach me. And my wife won't let me open it and put the smaller screen. The problem is, in this... Oh, I've got 2 alive. No, it's just the one. The problem with this tube is I have some nymphs in here. And the reason you have the really fine mesh is because the babies are really small. The nymphs, the younger bed bugs are really small. And they can fit through the wider mesh that you use to feed the adults. And you're supposed to keep the adults separate. You're supposed to keep them in a separate tube with the wider mesh so you can feed the adults with one tube and the nymphs with another. That's what you're supposed to do. I have both meshes on this tube. That's what's wrong with it. Is I didn't really take anything apart when I first got this thing in the mail. And so I haven't actually set it up. And when I went and collected my bed bugs on the job, if you'll look really close, you can see one that's never fed right. See if I can get it to focus. I can't get it to focus. There we go. So you can see it right here. Right there. Turn it a little bit. It's really hard to get this thing up on the camera, right? But right there in that screen, that little piece right there, it's in there. It's not showing up now. But anyway, it's so little that it actually hatched from the egg. So there were eggs in here. The female had laid eggs, and there were several eggs in this jar, and the eggs hatched. And the nymph is alive. I believe the nymph is alive. The nymph might be dead, but either way, there's one in here. And so you run the risk of the bed bugs getting loose if you don't keep them separate. take her out. No, I'm not going to take her out. I like being married. I love my wife. If I take her out, I might not have a wife anymore. Right, Mom?
I don't know if I'd be that extreme, but I definitely would not be happy with you.
I don't have a doghouse. I'd have to sleep on the porch in the egg chair. Oh, and it's chilly. It's chilly in Virginia at night this time of year. So let me see if I can turn on my... I don't think my phone... Yeah, that's the problem. My phone lines aren't on. Let me see if I can find Skype. Jack of all trades sent $10. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I don't know why, but thank you. Charlie ain't wearing no clothes, is he?
Yeah, he was in his pajamas. I don't know if he took them off yet or not.
If he's wearing clothes, he can come tell everybody hello.
Are you dressed? Yeah.
Would you like to tell everybody hello? I'm on my live stream. Would you like to get in front of the camera and tell everybody hello?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, come here.
The TV's still playing.
Is the TV still on?
Yeah.
What are you watching? Tell everybody, what are you watching on TV?
Puss in Boots.
What?
Puss in Boots.
You gotta talk here.
Oh.
Oh. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. My name's Charlie with Green Acres Pest Control. Can you say that? No? Tell everybody why you're up so late. Why are you up so late?
Because Mom said I could watch TV.
Because Mom said you could watch TV?
Yeah.
It's very late. You should be in bed. I showed everybody your guitar.
Oh.
Yeah. Why are you picking at your head? They're saying, hello, Charlie. They say you're adorable. Are you adorable?
No.
No? What does it mean to be adorable? You don't know? It means cute. Are you cute? No? Are you cool? Yeah. I tried to feed my bed bug. Do you know how to feed a bed bug? What do bed bugs eat? They eat blood. People blood. So how do you feed a bed bug? How would you feed one? Do you want me to tell you? You let it bite you. Do you want to feed it? No? Judah says that they named their starter Pokemon Charlie. What starter Pokemon? Charlie loves Pokemon, don't you? What's your favorite Pokemon?
Piplup.
Piplup. Charlie's favorite Pokemon is Piplup. He does squish bed bugs. He squishes bugs. He squishes ants. He likes to kill them on the head so they can't see him. That's what he says anyway. Right? Yeah. Did you want to go watch more TV? All right. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
No, wave.
Bye.
Okay. There's Charlie. I like when he comes down and visits during my live streams if he's still awake. Hey Jason, I've had a problem with fire ants in my yard. Mounds popping up left and right. Is Talstar Pro a good choice to take care of them? So I don't really deal with fire ants. Not in this area of Virginia. We don't have any here. But from what I understand, you need to treat your entire yard with, because if you treat one ant hill, they'll move from one to the other because they live real shallow, and so they'll pop up all over the yard. So you have to treat the entire yard. I have that one. That's what I started with, Judah. I play Pokemon. I do play Pokemon. I've got the Pokemon stuff around here somewhere. There's Bob Ross. That's my pop Bob Ross. I like to paint. He paints me little trees. And then I got some like Father's Day cards and stuff I keep up there. He guards them for me. So, let me see. I need to open up the phone lines because I realized that I don't have my phone lines open. And for some reason, my search feature on Windows has stopped working. So I need to find the program. So let's see. If I go here and scroll down to... I think it's Microsoft, isn't it now? Isn't it Microsoft that does the Skype? Let's see. Maybe it's got its own folder. I've never had to do it this way. There we go, Skype. So there we go. So I've got the phone lines open. I'm sorry for that. I didn't realize I didn't have my phone lines open. Somebody actually has texted me around 9:30 and said, I want to get some Crossfire, but I don't think it's going to take a whole gallon. Can you make a half a gallon, and will it still work the same? I don't recommend mixing the 13-ounce bottle into a half a gallon. I don't recommend that. If you're going to, the thing is, you just need to use it all. You just need to use the gallon. Bob Ross is the man. Yes, indeed, he is. That's how I paint. That's how I learned how to paint, is I watched a lot of Bob Ross growing up. Bob Ross, and there was another guy that used to paint a lot of watercolor I used to watch too, because I like watercolor too. Let's see. So how many here have cleared all the bed bugs with Crossfire? How many applications did you do? And how did you know when they were all gone, since they can live for so long? I'd like to see the answers to that question. Would you want to post your friend code for Pokemon Go in sometime? I could post it. I could post it. But I've got 60 friends, and I can't give everybody presents. So it's difficult to send everybody presents when you got 60 people that are your friends. Ticks can stay on a blade of grass with arms out, waiting for a host to walk by over a year. Insects and arachnids aren't like the typical pets and animals we see regularly. Correct. Which dust and base debates do you use for German cockroaches? I use, right now I'm using Vendetta Nitro. That's what I use for cockroaches for baits, and I use Alpine dust typically if I dust at all, or I use boric acid dust. Joe says, I got rid of mine with 2 applications and used Jason's book. Thank you very much. I do have a book. I don't talk about it ever, but I do have one. It's in the description below in the video if you're interested. I have a cloth covered adjustable bed frame. Should I get rid of it so I can actually get rid of the bed bugs? You can get rid of bed bugs with the regular bed frame like that. You can spray it. I'm going to try to get Crossfire this month. Great. It's good stuff. I split mine in half. It worked just fine. Okay, I mean, you can, but I just don't recommend it because the mix ratio is precise. It's like chemistry. You do need to mix right to get the right volume. It is possible to do it, but I don't recommend doing it because most people, when they start mixing the chemical and trying to save half a bottle and use half a bottle, they end up under-mixing or over-mixing and not doing it correctly. It took me about 3 tries because I was mixing 2 ounces of Crossfire at a time. It's not the best idea. It eventually worked, but it took longer than it should have. I remember that. I could probably scroll back through the Discord and find that, Kenju. I remember that. Yeah, Advion is also a good roach bait. I've used Advion. Advion's great. Advion's been out. A lot of people use it. It doesn't work as good as it used to, but it does work. Sometimes. I have 2. I just opened 1 thing of Skype. Uh-oh. I think I messed up. Try calling back. It messed up. Did it work? Can you hear me? Nope, it didn't answer. Call back if you just tried to call. I canceled one of my... I've got 2 Skypes. For some reason, when I downloaded Skype, I downloaded an app version 2, and whenever I open it, it opens both. And then I have 2 Skypes running at the same time. So try calling back if whoever just called. I'm sorry. It said it declined the call, but I did not decline the call. I tried to answer it. Normally, one time is all it takes to kill bed bugs with crossfire, but if you're going to do it on your own and you don't have a lot of experience dealing with the bugs, then I would recommend doing it at least 2 or 3 times, once a month. Honestly, Kenju, carpet holds a lot of mold spores and dust spores and stuff. It's better not to have carpet anyway. You can use throw rugs. Then you can take them out and beat them when they get dirty. I noticed there's a lot of foam underneath the cloth, and I'm worried they'll be hiding in the foam. They don't usually hide in foam. Not typically. I have glue all over my finger. See? From where I was gluing my pipes. There we go. There we go. Hello, how are you tonight? This is Jason with Green Acres Pest Control.
Hi, Jason. This is Ben. Thank you for everything that you do for all of us on YouTube, learning and everything like that.
Of course.
But Jason, I had a question. I wanted to see what your thoughts would be for this situation. I have a rental property. It's a 1-bedroom unit, and the tenants moved out. We went in there to clean up, but we realized that there were bed bugs pretty much everywhere. The severity of it, I feel like the living room and bedrooms have carpet. At the edge of the carpets, we would see the bed bug shells. We see eggs, black bed bugs walking around. In some cracks in walls, we would see the poop everywhere. And a lot of evidence of it everywhere. What I did so far was I used temperate to spray the perimeter of the unit, the inside and outside, just in case. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to do, but that I had some Cymexia. I put it into the outlets, any cracks that I know of. But besides that, I don't know if it's going to be as useful because no one's living in the unit. It's an empty unit. So I don't have any bait, I don't want to be a bait, obviously, but, I don't have them coming out to crawl over it, so I don't know what's the best.
So I had this happen to one of my customers. They're a landlord. They own a property. The property got infested with both bed bugs and cockroaches. And the way that I dealt with it was the people left. They weren't evicted or anything like that. They just left. One day, the people that were in the apartment just up and left. And it's actually a standalone home. It's not even an apartment. And so what I did was I went out there and I treated the house. Now, the reason they hired me, the landlord didn't even know they had bed bugs. They thought it was just the cockroaches. So I went out there and I treated the house for roaches. You can absolutely get rid of roaches whether people are living in it or not. And as I was going through the house, I realized when I got into the bedrooms that up near the crown molding and down near the carpet, where the carpet made the baseboard, there were bed bugs. And so I treated for the bed bugs in the apartment. Every month, I did it for several months. Now, they were going under renovation, so they didn't have anybody actually living in the apartment at all for about 6 months.
Okay.
And then when the new tenant moved in 6 months, there were no longer any bed bugs present. But I had been treating the apartment every month, once a month, for 6 months. And the bed bugs eventually all wandered out and died. It was a pretty severe bed bug problem. I mean, they were up near the crown molding. They were behind. You could see where the picture frames used to be hanging on the wall, and there was bed bug poop all up behind the picture frame on the wall. They were all around every little screw hole that went through the wall because the bed bugs were going in and out of the wall. They were traveling around down, like I said, the baseboards, the outlet covers. I took all the outlet covers off and dusted in the wall and everything. And I told the lady, I said, it's not really a bed bug job. There's no furniture even in the house. I'm not going to charge you to treat for bed bugs. It's basically, and I just didn't even use Crossfire. I used Alpine WSG. That's what I used in the apartment. That's what I use for cockroaches. It's also labeled for bed bugs, and so I used it for both. And that was effective, and that's how I got rid of the bed bugs without anyone living in the house. Now, that was 6 months. They left the place empty for 6 months, but they were renovating it. No one could live there anyway because they had to do... I mean, the people that moved out, they had made holes in the walls. They had left doors that off the hinges, hanging halfway off the hinges. It was pretty rough. And so they had to go in and do a lot of renovating before they were able to actually move someone in. And it took them about 6 months to do that. But as soon as they got all the renovations, they moved them in. But I would assume the bed bugs were probably dead about 4 months after I started.
Okay.
But no one was in there.
All right. Well,
no one was in there to draw anything out at all. They just wandered out by themselves looking for something to eat.
Oh, okay.
It was also during the summer when it was warm. It wasn't in the winter when it was cold. It was during the summer when it was warm. And so, if it gets cold, bed bugs will go dormant. It's kind of like a lot of bugs do that. They'll go like almost like hibernative state where they don't need to eat as often. And so bed bugs do the same thing, and they will hibernate in the cooler weather.
Okay. Well, I'm in California, so,
so
even in the winter right now, it'll be like 50 degrees or 40,
and that's plenty
the
warm.
lowest.
Yeah, as long as it's above freezing, that's plenty warm enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I think we also have to do repairs, but besides the treatment that I've done, I'm a little bit, I don't want to work in the unit because it's going to be me, because I do my own maintenance and remodels, so I don't want to track it into my car and then into my house, and then that's going to be another issue. So
right.
Yeah, so I did treat it. I think it's been empty for a month or so. I guess I'll have to remove the carpet and then see if it crawled under the carpet. I don't know if I should do it now or maybe like
they don't usually crawl under the carpet. They usually just crawl down beside the carpet. Where the carpet meets the wall, like the tack strips. I've found bed bugs living around tack strips, but that's like as far in as I've ever found them. They usually don't go out into the middle of the floor. They don't like to. They don't like to travel out in the open. Their fleas will be in the middle of the floor. Bed bugs will not. Bed bugs will do the opposite. They go near the edges of the wall and up on legs of furniture and stuff like that.
Right, because I remember you said they like to have like two parts of their body like touching something.
Right.
And then like
roaches do the same thing.
Yeah, so in those like cracks and creases.
Yep.
Okay. All right, then that is what I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna have to probably take around 4 months or so anyway.
The biggest problem is when landlords jump the gun and get people in too soon. You run a big risk. I mean, you're talking like lawsuits and stuff, especially like out in California and New York. Those are the worst states for lawsuits. People get so sue happy, and if they get into an apartment and it has bed bugs in it, a lot of times they will not hesitate to turn you into the health department anyway. There was a house in Roanoke, Virginia, where they were actually going to condemn the house because the bed bugs were so bad, and I went in and did a bed bug job there. So that's the only way they were able to even keep the apartment rentable, is because the people had turned them into the health department, and the city said, no, you're going to have to kill these bed bugs or we're going to condemn the property. So they weren't the worst I've seen. I've been in way worse, but that's just what happened in that certain situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I know. It's bed bugs, roaches, any kind of pest is the landlord's responsibility here in California.
Yep.
So we do have to do all the treatments and things like that. Yeah. Okay. So, then that's what I'll do then.
I do recommend
do you think
using
I will
something
still
like
do spray?
I recommend not using Tempered though. Tempered only lasts about 10 days for bed bugs. I would use something that's going to have more of a lifespan, like Alpine WSG or Crossfire. Alpine actually lasts 60 days when you use it inside, which is longer than Crossfire. Crossfire only lasts 30 days. The reason that I use Crossfire for bedbug work is because the bedbugs haven't really shown much of a resistance to it like they have Alpine. Alpine's got about a 20% resistant rate, and so meaning that out of 100 jobs, 20 of them you'll meet resistance. And so I recommend using something like Crossfire. Even Alpine would probably work just fine, being that no one's living there.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. And I there's a lot of DIY stuff there. I know a lot of them don't work, especially with that new series that you had with everything that doesn't work. That was a really good series. Thanks for doing that.
Thanks.
But for luring them out, just because I'm worried about that part. I know they want to look for something warm. They're looking for carbon dioxide.
Yep.
Is there something like I can put in the middle of the room to kind of like lure them out? Like
those traps don't really work. Man, I really should have I'm going to have to make an honorable mention for that video because there's so many I've thought of ever since I made that 20 things. But the CO2 trap, there's one online where a guy actually has a bottle, like he uses like a 7-Up bottle or a Pepsi bottle or something like that, and he mixes up this, thank you, Rory, and he mixes up this stuff that is like a sugar and yeast and water and something to make CO2. And I'm like, that really doesn't work. He claims it works. He's got like 1.2, 1.6 million views on this video. And I'm like, that is such BS. That is not going to work. The thing about bed bugs, and this is another thing, a way that they try to sell heat treatments to people too, is they try to tell them that, oh, well, you know, bed bugs are attracted to body heat, so they'll go to the heaters. That's not true. Bed bugs are attracted to body heat. They're not attracted to 130 degrees. They're attracted to 98.6 degrees. There's a big difference there. You know, like 32 degrees. And so, you know, something that's 32 degrees hotter, they're not, and will kill them. They're not attracted to that. That's like saying, well, you know, in the winter we like to be warm, so we want to dance on the sun. You know, that doesn't make sense. We would die. And so that's like to think that bed bugs would actually be attracted to a bed bug heater is not true. And so they won't. It's the best thing is a person. You can use a pet like a cat or a dog. They will revert to eating animals if it's the only option, but they prefer humans. So they would much rather bite a person because that's what they like to bite.
Right. So you're saying that if I create a device that emits 98.6 degrees, that I'm going to be rich. We're going to both be rich because we're going to create this item.
You would need CO2 equivalent to a human body, but the problem is that bed bugs aren't just attracted to CO2 and heat signature because they will pick people. So, like me and my wife, I brought bed bugs in the house about a little over a year ago. And it's the first time I've ever done it in like 26 years of killing bed bugs. It's the only time I've ever done it. And they bit her. They didn't bite me. They my uniform that had the bed bugs in it was on my side of the bed, but the bed bugs traveled to her side of the bed and bit her on her side of the bed. So they didn't. They, even though we're both, you know, 98.6 degrees, we both admit, you know, CO2. They bit her, not me. So there are things that attract them more to one person than another.
Okay, I see. All right, that sounds good then. I think.
If it's going to be empty for 4 months, you'll probably kill them just naturally. Just keep. What you do is if you use Alpine, I would recommend you treat once a month, and treat on the same day every month. So like today is the first Thursday of the month. If you treat it today, in February, treat again on the first Thursday. Just mark it on your calendar. Count one Thursday in. Treat every first Thursday. That way, you know, clockwork, I'm supposed to treat today. I need to make sure I treat today. And that way you get it on schedule so that you don't miss it. If you go an extra week, you're going to break the life cycle. You're going to break that pattern. You need to be able to go every month, monthly, regularly. So.
Okay.
But
all
you
right,
have a great day. Good. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you for your help, Jason.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So during that phone call, my son brought me cookies. What do you think about that? It's an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. That is really good. My son is amazing, Rory. Like I said, again, Rory will be 18 on the 21st. Boy growing up. What I need to do is I need to make like a best of Rory video, my son, and show it on my live stream. Boy's getting old. You know what makes a man feel old? Having children and watching them grow up. It's true. I don't think my chat is working anymore. That's weird. That's weird. Chat's not working. I didn't see. I mean, it came up in the scroller on the video, but I didn't see what you said, Technofan. It didn't come up in the chat window. Maybe I don't react to bedbug bites, Alicia. That's what they're saying.
Maybe you don't.
I didn't have any on my side of the bed. They were all on hers. When you go and do a bedbug job, it's common to find bedbugs on the person's side of the bed that gets bit. So, like, if I go into a house and the wife is complaining about bites, and I flip the bed up and I see that one side of the bed has all the bedbugs on it and the other side doesn't, I'll usually look at her and I said, "Let me guess, you sleep on this side of the bed." She said, "Yes." "How did you know?" And I said, "Well, because the bedbugs are only on your side." You know, because they will gravitate towards the person they are attracted to. If you have a bonfire and you've got 30 people standing around a fire having a good old time, and 2 or 3 people out of the whole group get eaten alive by mosquitoes, they have the mosquitoes have full range and choice of anyone there that they can bite, but they only bite the 2 or 3 people. And the reason that is because they're more attracted to those 2 or 3 people. They're not attracted to the rest of the people at the bonfire. So there are people that bedbugs are more attracted to and less attracted to. So Joe says we need to start having grandkids. You hear that, Rory?
Don't push your luck.
Don't push our luck. I would think that luck would not be a part of that.
I'll tell you what, Alicia.
What?
Every single time that you have gotten pregnant with a child, I got lucky. So luck is a part of that. Hello? She's not saying nothing. I think I said the wrong thing. I like cookies. I love cookies. Thank you, Roy. These cookies are really nice. Did you not put the cookies in the dough? Did you just put them on top? You forgot to put chocolate chips in. Yeah. Yeah, they're okay.
Really good.
They're really good. I like them. You like my shirt? Did you see it? I got it on. Yep, I'm killing for a living. Well, I've been on here for how long? About an hour? I was going to head out. If I can't get Crossfire in my country, what can I use? That's a good question. So, if you cannot get Crossfire where you live, and you can't get Alpine, you can't get a neonicotinoid. So Crossfire, Alpine WSG, Tempered, they're all neonicotinoids. If you can't get those pesticides, they're considered non-repellent pesticides, then you have to revert to the old school way of killing bed bugs, and you have to deal with pyrethrins and different types of like synthetic pyrethroids. Those are the types of pesticides you have to use for the bed bugs. And now I don't usually recommend this because it's considered a repellent, but if you repel the bed bugs away from you long enough, they'll eventually get hungry enough to where they wander out, even in a repellent pesticide, and die. This is the way we used to get rid of bed bugs. The way we used to do it back before Crossfire, back before Tempered and other types of pesticides that they have now, we used pyrethrins. You know, DDT back in the 70s is a repellent pesticide. Bed bugs see DDT. They know it's there. They don't want to walk in it. But if you use it long enough, the bed bugs eventually have to come out and crawl in it and they die. It's not that DDT was any better. It actually isn't better than what we have today. It's just that it would last longer. And so you didn't have to treat as often. Hello, this is Jason with Green Acres Pest Control. Can I help you?
Hi, Jason. It's the Technopot. I call in with a question. I used a lot of different things. It worked, it didn't work. I finally got rid of the bed bugs in February. The neighbor that I had gotten them from a few doors down still has them. And I've been letting her come over lately. I tried to impress on her to put on fresh clothes and such, but she has a brain injury. And I was wondering, I think the best thing for someone that just doesn't have much skill might be just buying cans of Raid foaming. And also, in my own place, I'm not sure I see any, but it's weird because I just started smelling in the last 2 weeks, and that might actually be a good indicator that they could be here again.
Yeah, because they do have a weird musty smell.
Yeah.
But do you not react to the bites?
And I'm starting to smell them, and I don't react. Yeah, like I barely reacted most of the time. So once in a while I get a white head, but or a bit of redness, but yeah, I wouldn't react real strongly. So it's really hard to tell if I've ever been bitten. And I got COVID, flu, and a spinal infection all at once.
Well, hey, at least you get them all done at once. Then you ain't got to worry about it.
Well, you don't want spinal infections, though. Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt actually gets those
back
from
to
time to
watch
time.
his hands before surgery. Like, oh. Anyway, so yeah, I really think about smelling them. I might have them. I should buy myself a new gallon mixer of Crossfire, because I'm down to maybe 2 ounces of this concentrate, and that's not enough to do almost anything with.
No, you can't really do a lot with just 2 ounces. But if you get yourself a 13-ounce bottle, you could probably do your whole apartment. Plus, you could probably treat hers too.
Yeah,
if she wants you to.
I was able to I'd be able to treat the whole thing with only half of it on, but
I mean,
well,
shoot, if
half
she's your
of it,
friend, you go down and you treat her apartment too.
I've offered.
Yeah, because I
I've
mean,
given
that's
her
the
spray bottles
truth,
of
man.
it,
That's
but
amazing
she doesn't
stuff.
know what to do with it. She sprays them in the corners and stuff, but not where
you
it
gotta
needs to be.
treat your mattresses. Well, people are afraid too. I get a lot of that on my channel. They're like, I can't believe you would spray your mattress with a pesticide. But I'm like, but the pesticide doesn't affect you. It won't hurt you. You know, I mean, do you wash your clothes with detergents? I mean, detergents have chemicals in them, but you know, they don't understand that not all chemicals are the same, and there are some more toxic pesticides that I would never spray on my mattress. But Crossfire, I absolutely did. I sprayed it even on my infant's bed because I wanted to make sure that no bed bugs would bite the baby either, and it doesn't hurt the baby. The baby's perfectly alive and healthy, and you know, but.
And I catch her like she goes to the grocery store and buys ant spray. I watch her spray. I'm like, oh, that stuff just will not work or barely work. I mean, it's not worth it.
Ants have pretty much developed a resistance to that. I mean, not ants, but bed bugs have developed a resistance to pretty much everything over the counter.
Because the professional guys here use Suspend, which is a long-acting pyrethroid with Gentrol.
Yep. Well, Gentrol.
You were telling me the Gentrol is just not really very effective.
No, they've proven it.
And,
actually, PCT.
I really thought the Gentrol was the answer, and it's counting that treatment didn't work if I spent $340 on it.
Well, see what happened.
And the Suspend didn't necessarily kill; it would make them so slow.
Well, Suspend
they'd be able to grab on or
Delta
very
Methrin.
slowly.
I think Suspend is nothing but Delta Methrin.
It's a pyrethroid. It's a long-acting pyrethroid suspension. Something I don't know, any granules or something. But it's a pyrethroid.
Yeah, all thrins, like so bifenthrin, cypermethrin, delta methrin, they're all synthetic pyrethroids. And this is, delta methrin, that's what it is. Yeah, that stuff won't work. That stuff's not very good on bed bugs. I mean, delta methrin is the same thing that's in, I think, Harris, the yellow label. It might be the black label.
Yeah, they say those pyrethroids can work if they're mixed with certain things to make them more potent. But,
Fibronal butoxide helps, but that's Zimprox. So you mix it with like Zimprox.
But once I bought Crossfire, and it's just like, another question of sprayers. Like, you're right, the $10 sprayer I got, just the spray pattern, even if you really tweak it, is pretty poor.
Yeah.
I think that's part of why I had to treat for 2 months or longer than 2 months.
That's another
and I was
thing
getting tempered initially with Gentrol and things that just weren't working.
Well, see, I pulled out my B&G, so I have a brand new B&G in there for when my daughter starts working with me because she wants to start working with me. And I showed on stream, I'm like, this is why a B&G works better than these store-bought sprayers, is because the tip of the sprayer of a B&G, the very tip of the wand, that's where the valve is. So when you pull the trigger, you're only going to let a little chemical out of the tip. As soon as you let go of that trigger, the chemical shuts off. But if you buy a bottle of like a sprayer from like Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those places like that, even Amazon, the valve is in your hand. And so all the way down that tube, you've got what, 6-7 ounces of pesticide. And when you let go of that wand, it just trickles out of the end. It makes a mess everywhere. And it's just, they're real messy. And the tips will wear out really soon, and sometimes come even not formed correctly. And so when you go to use like a fan spray or a jet stream, it's almost like it's got a clog in the tip and it just sprays weird. And so because it's plastic, it's not machine metal, it's plastic.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. My $10 sprayer, the entire wand and tips and all that are plastic, and it's good enough probably for spraying dandelions, but don't you want kind of a fine spray if you're spraying along the
if you're spraying Roundup, it'll be fine because people don't care if a little bit drips here and there. But if you're going to be spraying for bugs and you're spraying pesticide, you need to be much more accurate with your sprayer.
So I bought this little half-gallon sprayer at PetSmart for my lizards. It really kind of sucks for that, but it's got a pretty fine spray and a brass tip, and might actually work for pest.
Well,
the thing is
that if you're wanting to do it again and you're wanting to be more accurate, you can use a paintbrush. So what I would recommend, and this is actually on the label, if you read on the label, they'll say if you have, so what you do is you get a paintbrush.
Would a foam brush be better?
No, you need a bristle paintbrush. Because the bristles will get down into the cracks and stuff, and you can actually brush it down into the cracks and crevices, and you could force the chemical where it needs to go. And so if you're really having and it's a small apartment, it's not going to be a big deal. Sprayers are very efficient. You can get done in, 45 minutes or so, but a brush is going to take you longer. It's more meticulous, but it will put the chemical where it needs to go, and it'll make less of a mess.
Okay, Jason, thanks. I got one last question. One of your users is saying that they used the whole 13-ounce bottle of Crossfire and used up that whole gallon on 2 bedrooms, and I thought that was probably overspraying.
That's
at least
definitely
2 times.
overkill. Oh yeah, definitely overkill. I'm going to go do a bed bug job tomorrow. It's a 3-bedroom house. I won't use half a gallon. I won't use half a gallon. Because I've done the house. I've been to the house before.
On Reddit, somebody was showing that pest control came over, and I guess she was just left some extra dust all over. I was just thinking, like, the way you're trying to use it, if you're using it properly, you shouldn't even see anything. All of it should be up and away, and a proper professional, if they start to spill it, they should probably vacuum up with their own HEPA or whatever. It was just all over the floor and everything. It just seemed totally misapplied.
Yeah, that's just a mess.
Oh, that's one last thing that actually killed my bed bugs too. I took their sprayer duster, and I have kind of a Tempur-Pedic light upholstered somewhat bed frame that's motorized and it just has 1,600 crevices and nooks and crannies. That spraying wasn't even practical, but I went through with the duster and dusted every little crack under these. There's almost nothing coming out, but all the dust got in there. And I vacuumed up anything left over. And after that, I saw zero.
When I dust for roaches or bed bugs or anything like that, and if a customer ever actually sees me do it, they're like, it looks like you're smoking them out. And that's the best way to describe how a dust should come out of the end of a duster. It should look like smoke, and so that when it settles, you can't really see it. It's like a very fine dust.
Yeah, no, I watched the dusting video. You seem like you got a whole down art there. But,
it's the hardest. It's the hardest thing to explain to people how to do and how to do it correctly, because you can't really show it on camera, because it's something that a camera won't even pick it up hardly at all. And when you're trying to describe it, it's very difficult to describe how to properly handle a duster. And I usually don't even recommend people use dust at all, because it's such a huge margin of error that it's almost, I don't want people to poison themselves.
People just spread it absolutely everywhere.
Exactly.
I leave
houses that people have used diatomaceous earth and Cemexa everywhere, and I come out and I look like I've been in some horrible Scarface movie with coke all over my body. I mean, it's awful. It's just, and it's miserable, and I'm hacking and I'm coughing. It doesn't matter if I wear a dust mask and stuff is everywhere. It gets all over you, and it's just miserable. I hate the stuff. And so I've gotten to where now if I go into a house and they've got that stuff sprinkled everywhere, I just tell them right off the hand. I said, look, you got to clean that stuff up. I'm going to give you a half hour. I'm going to go do a different job. I'll come back and give you some time to vacuum that crap up, because I'm just not going to go in and expose myself to it. I said, there are some exterminators that will, but I just don't need that. I've been in too many and been too miserable after doing those jobs. But
you can give yourself something like black lung.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah, it's awful. I went into a job one time, actually, when my daughter, she was 4 or 5 years old. We went to Disney. We took a Disney trip. And on the way to Disney, I stopped and did a bed bug job. And it was full of diatomaceous earth. It took me 2 days before I could breathe right again. It was so miserable. And I'm like, that's when I decided then, I'm like, I'm not doing these anymore. This is ridiculous. So,
yeah, I've gotten some of that dust in, like, at least just my episode and stuff. And, I was free and plug it for a few hours.
Oh, yeah. So, well, you have a good night. I appreciate you calling.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
no
glad I called.
Bye. I'm still eating my cookies. But I am going to get off of here. I've been on here for over an hour and 20 minutes. I usually try to cut them off at an hour because, work and everything. So you guys have a really great... I don't want to choke on my cookie on camera. You guys will see me choke to death. If I can get this bug to bite me, the votes came in. Let me see. Let me scroll back up. Because the poll, 58% yes, 41% no, 39 votes voted that I should feed Amber Heard. By the way, if you're just coming in, my bedbug's name is Amber Heard. If I can figure out how to get this bedbug separated away from these other ones, I will feed her. So subscribe to my channel. Go, look, let me show you what you need to do, because some people don't know how to do this. If you go to my channel, let me see. All right, there it is. All right, you go to my channel right here. All right, you let's say you're on my stream right now. All right, so there I am. You're on my stream. You need to click down here. Let's see that I'm actually logged into mine, so you see the chat and everything. All right. There should be a subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell and follow me, because I do really cool stuff. It's a new year, and I'm going to have all kinds of videos coming out about bed bugs. And so I want you to follow me. I'll let this bug bite me, and I will follow the make videos about all the bites and stuff that I get. And so anyway, y'all have a great day. I appreciate it. And I will see you next week. Thursday night. Remember, live streams every Thursday night. I try to get on earlier than 9:30 if I can, but usually not until 9:30 at night Eastern time. So y'all have a great night, great time wherever you are. I appreciate it. And thank you again for the shirt. You know who you are, who sent me the shirt in my post office box. I really appreciate it. But y'all have a really great night. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Let me see if I can get this thing to work right.